Hello, Internet Nation. Adalixin here. I'm gonna do an unboxing today, you guys. Ignore all my boxes in the background. I am super worried. I've had a very tiresome morning filled with panic attacks and anxiety because I was waiting for this package. It never said that it was out for delivery. And ironically, I went to my chiropractor early, and then they were like, "Oh, you also need to see this other person." But then, there's just something about being down there that always makes me panicky, and it's like I can only handle one appointment in the basement per day. Especially, like, the one thing I hate the most is when I go to the doctor and the doctor asks me why I'm there when they sent me there, and I'm just like, so we're wasting my time, huh? So I only did the nerve test, and I heard the other doctor call me, and when I left the room, I'm still like, mind you, I had a full-blown panic attack in the room with the doctor. Like, the second I start having a panic attack, that's when he calls me in the room. And he's like, "Oh, can you stop, like, kicking?" And I'm like, "Nope, I cannot stop kicking. I cannot put the cup down." I was holding a warm tea. I started having a panic attack, and I was like, "I bet, deuces, I'm out," because I was waiting for half an hour. It's like I didn't come early just to sit in a room, and literally nobody, there's 2 people in here, and nobody is going anywhere in the past half hour. Like, why is it taking so long? Why are we not moving? That combined with the fact that it's in a basement, I think it's in a basement. Like, I always wonder if there's a window there, because there's like a wide open space that looks like it could be a window with a blind pulled over, and it looks like there's light coming through. But we're also on the second lower floor, so I don't think it's a window. Anyway, I started having a panic attack. I'm having a panic attack in the room because, like, I did not want to do a nerve test, and nothing prepares you for nerve tests, especially since Dr. Dino doesn't like to communicate while he's doing these things. And, I'm just sitting there like, I am not in the mood for physical pain right now. Like, yeah, electrocution could be fun. Shocking people can be fun. Stabbing people can be fun. With consent. And then, went 10 o'clock to do the appointment, and then I had to walk at 12. And I would have been early to my walk, but the MTA said, I don't know why it said that, but I missed the E train doing literally nothing. And if I'd known I was going to miss the E train, I would have just peed before I left there. But I had to wait 11 minutes for the E train, making me about 10-20 minutes late for my walk. But anyway, as I'm at the doctor waiting for the chiropractor to come into the room, actually, no, just before he comes into the room, I get a text saying that my package is delivered. It was left with an individual, and I'm just like, who? Because, like, the doorbell rang at 7 in the morning. If the door rings, 9 times out of 10, nobody else is answering it, So I'm like, what individual did you leave it with? And so I text my roommates if they could grab it for me, because the last thing I want is this package with a $600 item. Like, granted, these things probably have no value to anybody else, but someone's gonna know something. Like, just imagine how much it would suck if you're just, like, walking down. Oh, imagine how much it wouldn't suck for you specifically. If you're just walking down the street and you see, like, a package with specific labeling. So this is the box, and it's got that fancy Frapzilla tape on it. So, like, if you don't know what Frapzilla is, it's not gonna mean anything to you, right? But if you do know what Frapzilla is, then you know that this is a Frapzilla Moon, because otherwise the box would be smaller, because then it would either be like a wig or a bloom, then it would be smaller. But because it's so big, it's obviously one of the first 35, 25 BJTs that they made. And then you would also know that this is a $600 doll, so wouldn't you be tempted to steal that? That's like you're walking down the street and somebody's got a PS5 box sitting on their porch, That you understand that that is not a fun feeling. So of course I panic, because last time somebody was like, oh yes, you got a package. They said that, and it wasn't even for me. Thankfully, Marie could actually check the name on the box. So it's here now, and now I'm procrastinating opening it because life changes after this. I know. It's just a doll. It's just a doll. But I hate the fact that my mouth said but and my brain said it was my wedding day. If you know, you know. But this is my first official doll. Percy doesn't count. Poor Percy. She's just sitting there staring at me like, what do you mean you're first? And I'm just like, girl, when you can stand up, we can talk. Can't even keep her head up. It's just oddly constructed, you know? But it could also fall on me and my inability to have tied her strings correctly. Anyway, let's open this. Let me grab my handy dandy razor. You guys, I'm so excited. Do you see this lie scrawled across the front? The word express. This was originally shipped 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks, and then it sat in customs for a week and got sent back to the sender. This tape is very thick. And then they shipped it again, and they held it for a while, and then sent it back to the sender, and then decided that they were just gonna stop being stupid and fix the thing. There's so much tape on this. Part of me is worried that somebody like stole something from it. I know, I'm so paranoid. I totally forgot about my chicken strips in the air fryer. I'll be right back. I grabbed my chicken fingies. Back to fighting this tape. Now, I am a very paranoid individual, and the world does not help with that whatsoever. Literally, I didn't realize how bad it was until I was waiting for Marika to send me the picture of the package, and was literally like walking around one of those columns on the train station platform, cause like I was literally just sitting around waiting for 2 hours. Like, I wasn't expecting the package. I was at least expecting it out for delivery first. But like after waiting 2 weeks and then worrying that she would never get here, or that she would get lost in the mail, and then I decided that I was gonna like read some reviews for Parcel Force to see if like other people had a terrible time too, which, oh my god, who doesn't have a terrible time with Parcel Force? Their express shipping is ass. It's just absolute booty. Now let's look at the thingy. We can't look at the thingy? Is that as far down as it goes? That's as far down as it goes. I'll just come over here. All this booble wrap. And I guess since she's here, I can talk to people again. I wasn't talking to anybody because I was super bummed. And as I said in my last video, it's easier for me to regulate my emotions when it's just me. All this booble wrap. Why does my box look like that? It's upside down. I think, oh, the bottom part broke. Box broke. Ah! My box is broken. I'm gonna have to glue it. It's also upside down. Now, for the fun stuff, we have an art card. I think this is what this is. My art card is a little busted on Lyra's face, which is the irony, because Lyra is the one that I got. It says, thank you. Thank you to Dandelion Moon and Beck. Your support truly means so much to us. If you have any concerns about your doll, please do not hesitate to contact us. Moons have unique joints and lock, and it may take a little time to get used to. It is important to note that your moon has been on a long journey. Dear Lord, she has. To avoid any potential warping in transit, your little one has not been strung tightly. You may wish to tighten the elastic tension to maximize your moon's posing potential. Which is something I'm probably going to have to do anyway, because I want to give her body detailing, like tattoos and stuff. And I'm not sure if... Well, now I'm not sure. I would much prefer to do it to her while she's apart, you know? This one's the art card. That's all the characters from the pre-orders. They're all really cute. There's a cute little Polaris. Anyway, apparently, according to my phone, I only have 6 minutes of footage left. Probably because I have 2 episodes of anime downloaded on my phone from today. Lyra 05. Does that mean that she's the 5th Lyra to be produced? That's pretty cool. The certificate verifies that the item you have purchased is an authentic, original product. I would hope so. And my poor box, it's already open because it's busted. I'm gonna have to glue it. And I'll do that later. Look at the stuff. Okay, so I think these eyes are for Lyra. I usually get my eyes, please excuse my fingies. They're so busted. I usually get all my eyes from Galaxy Nook. These are really cute though. And should I be concerned? They're a little small. So I don't know if that means that the eyes I commissioned from Galaxy Nook are gonna be too small. I mean, too big. And I guess if they're too big, I'll just have Wanda make new ones that are smaller. I don't know what these are. It could be my blooms, because I had my February and March blooms packaged with her. And my Snowdrop Seconds has been a real hassle, yeah. So I think this one is Lousy? So I don't know how to pronounce that. So yeah, I think these are my precious little, why does that look pink? My precious little Burry. This is going to be my little cow. Oh, these are horns. Wait, look at the shade of pink. It's actually really cute. It's not as pink as I thought it would be. It's kind of the color of my palm. So it's like a pinkish, muted purple kind of color. I will get to these later. And there's 2 of them in here. Put this on the shelf. So that one is Lousy. I know I'm probably definitely saying that name wrong. And these are Lyra's ears. Look at them. They are giant. I wonder... Like, I literally have no idea what size this doll is, you guys. I know everyone... I was watching an unboxing last night before I went to bed. And the girl was saying how these feel really sturdy. I feel like I could dye these no problem. I think these are printed resin, and you're not supposed to dye printed resin in boiling water. I'm gonna do it anyway, because alcohol inks cost money, and I don't really have money for inks right now, so yeah. And I assume this one's either Poppy or Snowdrop. I'm surprised she's not just in here as well. Oh, there's two sets of eyes in here. I think these are too big for the balloon, so I guess they're moon eyes. I wonder why I got two eyes. And this one is Poppy. And there should be a Snowdrop in here as well. Unless she's just so much trouble that she just jumped out of the box. I wonder what this is. All these things. I know this big one is the body. It's like Christmas, all this paper. This is her head. My heart is pounding right now. It's like I have never spent so much money. I don't want to throw all the trash in there. I shouldn't put things in there. I've never spent so much money on a doll before. Look at her face. Oh, she's so pretty. I love her so much. Okay, the brown I have is definitely not going to match her skin. It's very dark and she's very tan. I was expecting her to be more my skin tone. I don't know why I said it like that. But she's lighter than I am. She's like, I want to say me in the winter, but this is me in the winter. I don't know how these are supposed to attach. Where do the magnets go for her head? I don't know. Does she have them built in already? Excuse me while I mess with this. Well, I don't know how to attach the ears to her head. I assume I have to install magnets, but do I just glue them to the inside of her head? I'll ask the Discord later. Okay, so one of these is probably extra parts, and one is maybe Snowdrop. This one is Snowdrop. Is it? It's very white. Yeah, this one is Snowdrop. This tail piece. I wasn't expecting her to be so white. She was a second, so she should be kind of like bluish, minty-ish. And in the bag, she looks very white. In the future, I think I'm gonna be making, I would like to at least live stream the process of me customizing Umi, which is the name of my Lyra. Her. So I might make a whole video series about that. I might also wimp out. Thank you. She looks very white. I can definitely see the defects on her. Oh my god, look. There's a whole post still in her head from printing. Ooh, just broke it. I was about to say that's going to be a problem to get out. Apparently it wasn't. So I'm going to put these to the side too. Maybe I will make videos of me customizing all of them. And this will go from a random vlog channel to a random doll customizing channel. I do want to do something with my channel. So many years of me just rambling at my feelings at a camera because I'm a lonely loser with no friends, just dolls. I think it's time that I start teaching something, you know? I'm a life path 33. Oh? There are 2 snowdrops in here. I'm confused. I'm so confused. There should only be 1 snowdrop, but there's 2 snowdrops. I mean, granted, this is probably, you can't see anything in it. Is the snowdrop head the same as this one, except it's very blue. Like, this is the one I was expecting, the blue one, because I ordered a seconds of the mint, but there's a white one, and I think it's a seconds of the white. I mean, I'm totally gonna tell Fee. I don't know if that was a mishap. There's just a pile of doll parts there. Oh, okay. Does that mean that all the extra doll parts are in here? Oh, it does. I hope that means I have the pieces that I wanted on her. Oh, this body is heavy. I wasn't expecting the peanuts to be so big. I think those are upside down. Wow. Oh. So much to this box. Touch her head. See how she looks. So my order is definitely missing the extra parts. She's supposed to come with extra thighs that just connect, no peanut thigh, which is what this is called, and the small bust, which I kind of wanted to change Umi to have a small bust instead of no bust whatsoever. Actually, maybe I should. Oh, there's just this little piece of plastic here to keep it together. Let me just double check my order and make sure that I don't know, I'm pretty sure she's supposed to come with the stoof. I don't want to do it and then it just like slips through. Are these eyes for her? I should also check the poppy. Yeah, these eyes are for her. These eyes do fit her. I don't know what size these are, and I think these are a 14. I know I made a 14 and a 16. Yeah, these are the 14, so I think they fit 14s and 12s, they being Dandelion Moons. So these are 14s. They definitely fit a little big, kind of. Looks a little weird because of the wells, the specific wells that the eye sockets have. You can see it has like a hole. She's very heavy. She feels very sturdy though. She's definitely gonna need some leg tightening. It feels like she might not be able to stand. I just flew on the floor. She feels like she can stand better than Percy. Can you stand real quick, my love, so I can find that eye I just dropped? Y'all don't need to see me look for it. Hey, I didn't find the eye. It belongs to the universe now, I guess. But check this out. Look at it. Standing. Kind of stoked. I've never had, I can't flip it. I've never had a doll this big before. Well, can I get you to sit? You can sit. Okay, cool. Well, kind of mad that I didn't get the heel feet. I've come to notice. Oh, there are no hands in the order either. I've come to notice that. What was I saying? That I really like the dandelion. I really like their feet. I noticed that when I got my balloons. And then I shaded their toes. And I was kind of like crazy about their toes. I was just like, I'm not really a foot person. I don't have a foot fetish. I have a nice feet and heels fetish, maybe. I don't know. I kind of like a nice pair of feet and some shoes. And some cute shoes. But I saw these feet and I'm just like, why are they so cute? Why is she so cute? I love her face sculpt so much. Lyra has like the cutest face sculpt of all of them, in my opinion, combined with the bunny ears that I don't know how I'm going to attach. Saddened at the missing parts, but you know. Oh, okay, so we kind of have a little bit of a mess on our hands. Just found the hand parts. These are the hands to hold things, which I had to swap, and there you go. I had to swap which hands I got because they didn't have the gun hands, I think, which sucks because, like, I'm always doing the gun hands. So, I found that. I mean, I guess I probably should go through all of these pieces. This looks sus. What is this? Are these wings? No, this is a tail piece. That's a tail piece. Where did I find those hands just now? I don't even know. No, but Poppy is brown, so I don't know if this is part of Poppy. These horns? These are horns. Brown horns. I definitely didn't order brown horns. Did I? No, I got cream and pink, I think. Okay, so I guess I technically unboxed her. I'm feeling a level of, come child, sit in frame with me. Actually, hold on. I'm feeling a level of contentment. Contentment? Content kind of sounds negative-ish. But I'm pretty excited. I can't wait to start working on her. I'm probably going to start with the hands and the face. I might make a wig first so that I don't risk the face up I'm going to do on her. And I guess we're just going to take it from there. It's nice to know that she's finally arrived. The missing pieces matter a lot less than she does, so I can reintegrate myself back into society again a little. I'm probably not going to be as active in most places as I used to be because I'm going to stop smoking now. So I kind of need that stability. And talking to folks doesn't really grant me that. Because, you know, everybody wants to ask you how you're doing after you just express that you're not doing fine. And the last thing I want to do is sit there and think about how I'm not doing fine. So, I've already decided Umi is my familiar. You guys, I apologize in advance if I embed so much of my energy into her that she literally becomes alive and you just see her running around in the background. I know that magic is one hell of a drug, and I may be a powerful sorcerer enough to bring my dolls to life. Especially with the energy I've been giving Kabane lately, because that nigga has been keeping me through it. Like, I usually use Shuten Doji and the female one from Fate and Otake Maru as they're like my dream catchers, basically. I keep them close to my bed, and I guess my brain has programmed itself to believe that when they're close by, they kind of like stop me from having nightmares. They're dream catchers, basically, you know? And literally anytime I sleep with them close to my bed, I usually I haven't had a bad dream while they were close to the bed. Like, if they're on my desk, far away, sometimes I'll have like a weird dream. But if they're on the bed, I have, like, ever since I started doing that, I have not had a bad dream. And Kabane is kind of the same. Like, I keep him close because he's, like, my precious son, who I must protect at all times. If you've never seen Kamino Incident, you should watch it. It's really good. Lots of amazing characters. And Kabane is a demonic cinnamon roll that should be protected at all times. So it's different from like Otakemaru and Shuten, where it's like, oh, they're technically servants in their game, so I don't have to have like that connection like I do with Kabane. I know I'm talking about dolls and characters and all that shit, but whatever. You're not sitting here 33 minutes into this doll unboxing because you don't enjoy dolls. But anyway. Kabane, unlike the other two who just prevent me from having nightmares, he kind of affects my dreams in a different way, where it's like I would wake up feeling really hopeful, and there was like 2 days while I was waiting for Umi to get home in which like I woke up, and I woke up feeling like I had this very deep-seated memory of like her shipping and making progress in the shipping process. To which, like, I woke up full of hope, and I'm like, okay, today is the day, or soon, you know, even though, granted, she would just end up going right back to Fee, but Fee is, the person, the original artist, but that's still a better feeling than, you know, waking up from a nightmare compared to that usual, oh, I'm awake, oh, God, the crushing reality of life is now killing me type of feeling, you know? So I kept him close. She's gonna be much better, much more than just like a dream thing, because technically I'm gonna have to channel all of my need for drugs into her, you know? So I'm probably gonna end up talking to her when I'm sad and just like working on her when I'm upset, and just kind of, maybe I will use all of the Adderall that I have that I've just been hoarding. It probably expired by now, but you know, I don't think an expired Adderall is gonna kill me, especially since I'm probably just gonna take half. So maybe I'll just take Adderall and then alternate between going out to walk dogs and staying home to work on Umi. I mean, reasons like that are why I'm not sure if I can broadcast the process of me making her, but you know, oh well. And I feel like Umi, on top of like most of my blooms at that, are very dark, you know, especially with the poppy I plan on designing, where she's gonna have like blood coming out of one eye, and it's technically the personification of a character that I designed for myself, where it's like this is the character that just takes pain and is very sad because all they do is take pain all the time. So yeah, that one's me, and that might become the character that Poppy is, because I want to make it into a doll, and I don't know if I can get in a BJD like Umi here with elf ears anytime soon. I was thinking about making Umi that, but I don't want Umi to be sad. I want her to be a badass. I'm gonna give her bruised fingers and feet. Well, maybe not feet. Maybe dirty feet, but not like bruised feet. But anyway, thank you for joining me, coming to my unboxing. I'm gonna unpack everything and lay everything out so I can see what I have and make a list of everything I need to tell Fee is missing from the order. They'll probably get sent with my April blooms, which is okay, because I don't think I'm gonna need them anytime soon. Maybe the torso, so that I can swap it out and give her neck and chest tattoos, but I still don't really know what I'm doing with those, so there's time. It's gonna take some time to work on the face, hands. I'm probably gonna start with the hands, and then the wig. So maybe I'll record those. Maybe I'll do lives on either YouTube, Twitch. I was trying so hard not to say Twitter because I knew that was wrong, but I couldn't remember what the word was. Or Instagram. We will find out then. One more look at my darling Umi, not my nip, that she just tried to expose. Look at her. She looks like such a baby. Oh my god, I love her fucking face up. Not face up. Face up is what you do to the doll. I love her fucking face sculpt. Does she just have an eyeball chilling in her? I think it's really cool that the eye is just sitting there. I didn't like tack it in place or anything. I just stuck it in against the little ridge thing, and it hasn't moved. Usually when I stick eyes in dolls' heads, they just fall all over the place. Dear God, even if they are tacked. But anyway, I'm glad that this sweater fit her. This was the first item of clothing I got her months ago, and I wasn't even sure if it would fit because I'm more of a visual person. She's so loose. My poor baby. Don't worry. When I shade your body, I'll tighten you, okay? Look at her. Oh God, I love her so much. Look at her precious face, and she's only gonna look better once I give her face up and her eyes come. God, that's the next thing. I hope that order from Galaxy Nook gets here, because like I had a whole order go missing, on top of the fact that I like bought a decorative plate from my friend for her birthday last year, and when I got to her it was all destroyed, so I had to have everything replaced. So yeah, soon that order will be finished. I think she's just working on the plates last. And then after she makes that order and I get a little money, I'm going to place a new order for the other dolls, especially now that I know what I'm doing with Poppy. Who I technically call Candy, but I guess she could get a new name. There's an alarm going off. It's really concerning to always have an alarm going off on the corner, but it's this mental health place. I said that like I don't know. It's like I go there for therapy, but I don't know what it's called. And they always have this alarm going off. But anyway, until next time, Internet Nation, I'm gonna put on some videos, finish these chicken fingies, and unpack all of this stuff. Until next time, Internet Nation, know that you are loved by this guy. This guy who's probably gonna get so cranky over the next few days because I can't indulge my vices anymore. But on a positive note, I've been smoking a lot less, and I technically only smoked like one blunt today, like just a little bit of this one blunt, you know, and ran around and did so much shit. But I don't know, I have to give it up because I told the universe, bring my darling Umi home and I will stop smoking, at least for a month. You know, you gotta make that equivalent exchange because I just felt like she wasn't gonna make it. So I had to give something to get something, you know? Like, you can't do chaos magic without sacrificing something. So I chose to sacrifice my drug addiction or my creativity, which, granted, I'm not at that stage in my smoking where it's like I can smoke and then I draw. There used to be a time in which I would just smoke to draw because I felt like smoking made me draw better. But now I feel like I'm really good at stuff I wasn't good at before. But at the same time, I feel like I'm not as good as I used to be. Like, I'm not as good with bodies as I am with faces, but I didn't used to be so good with faces. I used to be better with bodies. But, you know, now I just smoke because I have an addiction and I'm very lonely and very sad. So I should probably process my emotions and heal inner child me, all her trauma. So that's the plan. Bye. As I said, you were loved by this guy and this gal. Bye.